Good evening. Sorry about the little bit of a technical glitch going on there. Yeah, just heard that the music wasn't coming through, so just making sure that it all comes through now. Otherwise you probably wouldn't hear any of the game music either. Obviously if you do notice any glitches in the sound, usually it's me forgetting to turn my microphone back on after taking a slight break. But yeah, if you don't hear the music come through in the game, if the levels are not quite right, just let me know in chat and I can try and sort it out. Hopefully it's something as simple as just adjusting a few settings, but obviously there I had to stop and restart OBS just to make sure that everything was all working. Obviously I can only hear whatever comes through to my headphones. Because I'm playing on PS4, the only stuff that I actually hear is from the PS4. Thank you very much to new follower there, Banana Wildcat. Thank you very much for following me. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining my little band of adventurers, the little motley crew that we've got going on here. Hope to see you here regularly and become a little part of our community. We're going to be playing more Bloodborne today, as the title would suggest. Yesterday we started on a Chalice dungeon, so we're going to, I think there's only one more level on it to do, and then we're going to continue with the story. We might give the Crow Woman another shot or two, depending on how annoying that she actually gets. So how are we all doing? How are we all doing? I hope all is well. Let's stop the music there. And let's get into... Oh, not that one. Onto that one. Stream's not ending, don't worry. Just press the wrong bit. Excellent. You might have seen there that I had to close another application first. Obviously first week of the month, the first Wednesday of the month, and it's the new PS Plus free games offerings. So pre-stream I had a little bit of a play on a couple of them. At the moment I'm alright, Banana Wildcat, thank you very much, but in the future, once everything takes off a little bit, you know, once we sort of get a few more people and chat gets a little bit more rowdy, then I'm definitely going to be open to applications. So whilst we're okay for the moment, I do appreciate the help that you're offering there. Every band of adventurers needs to have people pulling their fair share of weight around, so yeah, I will definitely consider it in the future. So yeah, it's all good. I'm okay for now, but like I said, in the future, never say never. As long as I'm entertaining enough to make you want to stick around, then we're going to need more. I don't know what you call it. Oh, we're not really an army at the moment, and we're a merry bunch of adventurers. So what would we? What would be the next ranks up? Like lieutenants, I suppose. Do you have that? A little adventuring group. Everyone has their little role. Good to hear that you're fine. Good to hear that you're fine. Right. So yesterday we cleared one Chalice dungeon. So we're on to our second Chalice dungeon now. This is the central one, I think. Yeah, this is the central Chalice. We cleared the first bit and we've started onto the second bit. Apparently it's only 2 deep. And it's got these weird scorpion things going on in it. from doing the dungeons yesterday, we cleared a few bosses. Luckily they weren't too troublesome. And if I'm very lucky, we might be the right sort of strength to take them out without too much difficulty. Where I struggled a little bit yesterday was when we had a few mobs coming after us. Was this where I came from? Or was it here? That's it. There was a thing on the ceiling that dropped down on me. Or is that gone? Is that gone? Or have I just come back the way I've just started from? My sense of direction is awful. No new weapons. At the moment I'm still using the Captain Kirk hammer and the small/big sword. We changed the sword's affinity back to physical. It was fire, but because I'm more of a strength build, because I'm more of a strength build, it didn't do that good scaling. Oh. So we've got scorpions and we've got rats. That's the bridge that I moved down the other time. I think there's a guy chucking stuff at us from up there. This was it. This was the goo thing. Very similar to those. Oh, that's right. I'm quite low on. I was just about to say Estus flasks then, but we all know this is not Dark Souls. It's not Estus flasks. I'm quite low on blood vials at the moment, so I've literally got 15, 14 now. Going to have to be a little bit careful with things, otherwise it might be a hasty retreat back into the real world. Well, I say the real world, the hunter's dream. That's why I corrected myself before I said anything, Cherry Boo. I still think of this as a Souls game, quite simply. It is. It is. Might not have it in the title, but you know, Souls, blood, same sort of thing, really. Nice. As long as these guys keep dropping blood vials, I should be alright. We're going to go a little bit quicker just because we don't know what we're going to come up across. As I said, I've only really sort of started exploring this little dungeon area. Gonna have to try and take things a little bit cautious. Oh, there we go. And by cautious, I don't mean getting stabbed in the torso. Cool, so there's a big guy up here. I hate these guys. The old bag man. Love it. 3 hits and he's down. If you're having trouble with the cleric beasts, because of the werewolves, best thing I can suggest for the wolves is if you've got any pebbles, or Molotovs, lure them out one at a time. Clear the area first before going to the Cleric Beast. If you've got a bell, you can probably summon someone to help as well. I think there might be an NPC summons around that area that you can use. The main thing with the Cleric Beast, if I remember correctly, was don't give it too much space, and sort of get around its back if you can. Right, I think this is... Yeah, Molotov's amazing on the wolves. Probably sort of 2 or 3. Right, speaking of little wolves, I think this is where I got swarmed before yesterday. The checkpoint is actually after you kill the Cleric Beast. Either that or you go down the stairs. Leads to a shortcut. Yeah, I think the closest checkpoint to the Cleric Beast is just before it. You go into the building, down the stairs, and then it leads back to a shortcut, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly. Nice. Coffin here. What we're gonna find? Ooh, I got another chalice. Brilliant. I wonder if that'll lead me to a new dungeons. Then we can do. The axe is really good. I used it on the Blood-Starved Beast. It gets, if you do a charge attack, it does a nice stagger. One of the guys that pops by, Hamsterball Gaming, recommends it immensely. So much so he advises me each time I'm struggling on a boss to switch back to it. Unfortunately, I haven't leveled it up enough to actually be worth its while. At the moment, I think the best weapon... I've got 3 weapons at level 6, which is the highest level that I can get at the moment. I don't have the chunks for the... I think I need 1 more chunk and then I can level up one of my weapons up a little bit more. I'm going to be... if you're talking about the bloodstones to level up your weapons, you might not find many to begin with, because obviously it's still quite early doors for you. But you generally get them off of enemies, find them in random little sort of goodie points around. But yeah, later on you get quite a few enemies start to drop them, especially werewolves actually. But I don't know if they will at your point at the moment. Obviously the game doesn't want you to level up too quickly with your weapons. Oh, excuse me. So like at the moment, although I can find chunks, I've only found 2. So the game's not letting me power up my weapon, no matter how many enemies I go after. Right, now, I'm sure there's a point to this bit here, because I had to put down a bridge to get to it. Or am I missing a door somewhere else? Or a lever? But that surely looks like a bonfire, doesn't it, from the Souls games? Right. No, it is not wanting to do anything. That looks like the one of the rooms, doesn't it? Okay, so at the moment this room is looking pretty fruitless, apart from that guy down there. Right, so obviously I've just jumped into a brand new area here. Oh no, not a brand new area, this is back to the start. Cool, so it looks like we've cleared that first little bit, which is where we got the chalice from. Chalice. So now we can look at heading towards the boss type area, which is around here, I guess, eventually. Yeah, boss room's going to be through there. And these bloody poison throwing guys. Clearly haven't heard that I was fighting woman face that kept chucking them at me. No, that's dead. I was about to say I've gotten pretty good at dodging knives, but you know, as soon as I say that, whoa, I'm going to get hit by some. So, a couple of flamey guys. 3 hitters. Okay, so these guys are a little bit tougher than your garden variety ghouls. So finish him nice and quick. We've got a big guy there. Ah, big guy with a shotgun. I believe this was one of the bosses in. Ah, got greedy. One more hit needed. Cool, we got a blood gemstone out of it. I think I'm going to need to heal that. Doesn't look like there's much down here, to be perfectly honest. But hey, we got a blood gemstone out of it. So all is good in the hood. No ladders. Just creepy creepinsons. Now I think I can hear some stomping. I can definitely hear some stomping. If I'm lucky, where I died before might be round this corner somewhere. And I might be able to get my echoes back. If I'm lucky. Right. Yeah, again, not much down here apart from the ladder. Uh-oh, that's the guy. Cheeky, cheeky. And there we have a bagman. It's a bagman. Worked quite well there. Bloodstone shards. Yeah, so it's the bloodstone shards that you were talking about, Gutlix, that level up your weapons. I think that's what you were... Well, I assume that's what you were talking about. Very foggy. I think I can see someone over there. He's probably going to start chucking stuff at me, isn't he? No, he wants to charge me instead. Good for him. I don't mind that. Has he got any mates in here? Hiding in the fog. There's a big guy. Okay, bagman. Bagman down. They're the ones I'm most concerned about out of the enemies. Not because they're difficult, not now anyway. They were when I first encountered them. But because they hit so very hard. Cool, some fire paper. I mean, one hit from those takes off half your energy easy. But that looks like that's all that was in here. So let's have a quick. Looks like this is where we are heading. So we've taken out a bagman. Going to switch to the quick weapon until we know what we're up against. I think that's where we cleared down earlier. That's where I just came from, so we are going to be heading into this room. Now this looks like an ideal place for a lever if ever I saw one. So yeah, pretty standard. We got the big guy. Oh, he managed to hit me. There we go. Beautiful. Has he got any friends down here? That is the question. No, more bloodstones. Unlocked. Boom. Psh. Cool. So it looks like it's going to be boss time. That's just the big guy down there. Thought there might be something I could go down, have a look-see, look-see. Obviously not. I'm glad that I've unlocked it because, quite frankly, those fire guys at the top there, they're a little bit cheesy. So, lamp there, door here. Wish me luck, guys. Who knows what we're going to come across. Keeper of the Old Lords. So good. Goodness me. Right, so he looks like he shoots flames of some sort. Yet again, now glad that I don't have Right. Okay, we can do this. I think we might need to switch to quicker. I say we need to switch to quicker. I don't think it's going to be that hard, to be honest. It's got that little bit of flame, which is going to be a pain. I apologise in advance if I get a milk moustache. I'm not going to overly concern myself with using the health for that just yet. I just jumped straight into that. I pressed backwards. And I just jumped forwards by mistake. That was silly. So, we can either try what I started at the beginning with, hitting him a bit harder, and then just jumping back before his flames get me. We now know that poison isn't much use against him. And I didn't mean to use the Phantasm shell, to be honest. I was going to play with this Augur of Ebritas. See what that's like. That's my new toy that I've leveled up. Or I've leveled up to be able to use. Ha. That's quite a funky little thing. What do you reckon? Do you think we can... Yeah, we can visceral. Okay, that's his cheeky move. Yeah, every time he swings that sword. He's doing a couple of little attacks at us there. Oh. Okay, okay. It's all good, it's all good. Yeah, okay. He's not hard. I know he's not hard, and I know we can do it. You just got to play smart, isn't it? That's the way. What do I reckon? Hard or fast? I quite like using that auger when we can. Ooh. Goodies over here. Oh, just a poison knife. I'm kind of thinking that I should maybe use the, I don't know, it's difficult. It depends if we're going to try for viscerals. Problem with the viscerals is if you let him get too close, his fire hits you. So when he does a little running attack, we'll try shooting. So he takes a couple of little steps forwards. Yeah, you see that little step there. I'm saying this out loud so that I can. If he doesn't do the little step, I won't shoot. Two hits and back. So he's flamed up his sword now, so that might be a little bit more difficult to judge. We'll try and keep it in the corridor if we can. Ah! I had him staggered. I just wasn't. I was a little bit too far away. Just wasn't quick enough. We can do this. This guy's going to be no problem. So the time is 1840. If I'm still saying that at 1940, an hour from now, I might have changed my tune a little bit. I think viscerals is going to be a good idea. Maybe going quicker. Worst case scenario means we've got to go and look around to get a few of these blood vials back. So he's going to open up with his 2 flame attack. Last time I was stepping in, and that's what got me when he gets up. Right, so let's give him some space. So that's his little double attack. Okay, we got this. And that was it. Well done, Gutlicks. Which boss was that? The Cleric Beast? Or the next one after that? Cool, so we've just got a second chalice off of that. Augur of Ebritus, great for anyone charging at us. Okay, it said it was a depth 2, so maybe this is the next level for it. First one depends on which order you do them. The Chalice the Cleric Beast is an optional boss. Don't have to fight him necessarily. But good going, my friend, good going. Right, let's go and see if we can find a lamppost around here. Should be in one of the first two. There we go. Be nice if the lamps gave you your health back as well. Cleric Beast, well done. That guy can be tough. On my first playthrough, I missed the Cleric Beast when I first got the game, and I went straight for Gascoigne because I just completely missed that part of the bridge. To be frank. Oh, here we go. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Okay, they're going to start coming at me. Awesome. Sounds like there's someone else. Might be in the next room. He's probably still, yeah. Still someone to watch out for. Cool, so I've got a few bullets back from what we used on last matey. Uh-oh. What's that? Seriously, they're behind the door. Nice, got a couple of blood vials back. It looks like there are some goodies over there. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Ball sacks. Excellent. Yes, well done. Able to level up. Always helps. What type of build are you going to be playing as, Gutlix? Are you going to go more strength? Are you going to go more skill? Arcane? I suppose you could, in theory, play a Blood Tinge build if you were going to be more of a gunslinger. Strength and life. Yeah, don't forget to put some into endurance. The torch is a torch. It's no good for attacking. Although I did find that in some parts there are beasts that don't like the torch, so they'll hesitate to attack you, which gives you that little bit of an opening. But obviously in an area like this, having the torch out helps you see what's coming at you. There is one that you can wear on your waist, but apparently that makes your stamina a little bit slower. I quite like putting some points into stamina every now and again, just so that you've got that little bit more swing ability. Obviously, the more hit points you've got, the better. And harder you are to kill. What do we reckon? Can we open that door or not? Seems like we can open the door, which is nice. But we're going to do a silly thing first and chase the ball and see if there's anything further down there. Because there usually is, as we can see. Hopefully it will lead to some goodies. We can see there's... oh! Yeah, pretty much. but with guns. But welcome to the chat, Inistre, is it? Or am I just reading it wrong? But yeah, same people that did the Souls games. Very much a Souls vibe to it. But with more of a Lovecraftian twist. Cool, so there's some goodies over there. Let's take out the bag man. Anyone else in here? Anyone else? Okay, looks like we've hit a bit of a jackpot here. Sage's Wrist. Nice. I'm doing good, thank you. Just doing one of the Chalice dungeons. Taking a little bit of a break from the main story to do a bit of dungeon crawling. See what we can find. Just a few items that are going to help us go into other Chalice dungeons. But I think this is going to be... This will be the only one we're doing for today. Because they're going to start getting hard. So, we got a Sage's Wrist. Is that a key item at all? It's not anything I can use here. It's not anything here. But we've got Central Nimuru, Root Chalice, Central Chalice. Okay, so you need to, for this, you need to offer items for this next one, the Central Root. So it looks like the Sage's Wrist is probably an item that we use to enter. Have I just gone past it? Yeah, special material used in the Holy Chalice rituals. The body part of a saint sacrificed by the healing church in their search for truth. The additional rite feted offering invigorates the watchers, making them more treacherous than normal, but also making them worthy prey for a special hunt. Interesting, so that's probably going to be a harder Chalice dungeon. I've heard that these are the tougher parts of the game. Right, so that is obviously just the pit there. Gonna run to the first half. Avoid the ball. Bit of a screwball scramble round here. So we can either go up or we can stay down. Should we have a look what's up? Well, she's a bit of a meanie, wasn't she? Teleporting around like that. There's a bagman round that corner there. She took quite a licking as well there. Okay, so we've got some goodies in here. We've got quite a few goodies. So anyone around might cause us some jip. Or do we think it was probably just her? Blood vials, excellent. I was getting quite desperate for those. And quicksilver bullets, always useful. So, we have got 2 doors that we can look at. Door number 1. Oh, there's the big chest there. Uh-oh. Come on, come a little bit closer. There we go. More ritual bloods. More tomb mould. Cool, so it seems that most of the treasures in the Chalice dungeons are basically resources to allow you to do more Chalice dungeons. I think I'm going to crack a vial there. Does not open from this side. Okay, so we got a big guy in there and it looks like we've got a chest. So obviously we can't go in that bit. So where were we? We will head down. What's that? Actually, did we check out this area? I'm not sure we did. Where the big guy was. We did not. Cool, cool. Bagman down. So, being a little bit cautious. The eye, underneath the blood echoes, the eye is insight. You use it later on for like buying special items, and also you use it to summon people. Like if you want to summon someone to give you a hand with a boss, you need to make sure that you've got enough insight. Apparently when you get too much you go mad or something, I don't know. Haven't quite got that far yet. Maybe next time. I know you need at least 10 to be able to open up the bird bath in the Hunter's Dream. There's a bird bath that has got which sells various things like boss items. So at the moment I've got a bit more than 10. Did we look down here already? Obviously not. We've got a tiny little chest. I think you get eyes when you like enter certain areas for the first time. If you use your madman's knowledge items that you might find about the place, it gives you more insights. So if you desperately want to get more, yeah, crack a few of those madman's knowledges. So it looks like this little bit here, I think. cleared. Not missing anything, am I? Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, tiny chest. It's only a B cup. It's an awesome game. I love it too. It's yeah, really, really good. So playable. And if you get... Fuck! Walked right into that. If you get annoyed with one bit, you can just go somewhere else. Or you can farm for a bit. Whatever suits your fancy, really. Yeah, like I said yesterday, I was getting annoyed at the boss, so I've come in here for a bit. Alright, what have we got? There's got to be people around here somewhere. Right, so that's the boss area in there. We got ourselves a bagman. Who we have downed. There was a door over there. There's a passageway there. There's a ladder there. So I think first we're going to go and have a look at this door. See where it leads to. It might just go back to the area that we've just looked at. Okay, so big guy there, or little guy should I say. Yeah, this is the bit that we were at just a second ago. Cool, more Sage's Wrists. So, when we decide to actually do one of the other dungeons, we should have the items available to do it. And it, from the sounds of things, that's going to be the way to go. Oh, thanks Gutlix, appreciate it, mate. Always nice to get a little bit of support. You know, viewers, followers. You know, that's what it's about. Hopefully, I'm entertaining enough for you guys to want to stick around as we adventure through the world of Yharnam. And worst case scenario, you just get to watch me die a lot. Whoa! Uh-oh. Cheeky little minx. Looks like we've got a bell ringer around somewhere. Probably around here somewhere. Right, so priority is to take out the bell ringer. Where could she be hiding? Yeah, these red skellies, they're summons from one of the enemies that like rings a bell. She's like a witch or something. There she is. Right, so she's just rang the bell again. Is there going to be anyone else? No, but cool, we got Quicksilver bullets out of her. I wonder if later on we get to do something like that. That'd be quite a cool item to have. A little bell to summon like just little mobs. No, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Big guy down there, and it looks like there's the lever down there as well. So, we're going to switch to Big Sword. Because we like the Big Sword on these guys. Oh! Oh my gosh! That much! That much! I didn't see him switch to the... didn't see him switch his weapon. Cool. See you in a minute, Gutlicks. Dang, right. On the hunt to get our echoes back. We had quite a few there. Uh-oh, that's not going to work. Oh my gosh. There's the likelihood that we might not make it back to my echoes. If I keep playing as poor as that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Personal space much? Right, was it up here? Yay, blood vials. Ah, there's that witch in the corner. Should we go and get the fire one? Oh my gosh. 28 grand. Down the shitter. Ay ay ay. It's alright, we'll get him back. It's alright. Not a problem. We knew we weren't up to the best start with this guy giving us so much trouble. And... oh my gosh, I just used a thing by accident. A vial. All I meant to do was switch weapons, and I broke a vial. So we know that the levers up there, so let's give this little bit a little explore first. There's probably nothing in here at all, maybe just a couple of enemies. Blood cocktail and a tiny chest. No, that's all that was in here. Okay, cool, we weren't missing much. Does she actually move at all, or does she just stay in the same spot? I think we are going to have to take her out. You know what, sod it. I'm going to go after the bell ringer first, because she's going to be the biggest pain. Really should crack a vial. Cool, got 2 more. And here we go. Big man is down. It's giving us some ritual blood and unlocked. Already unlocked. Hey Jazz Wheels, welcome back to the Bloodborne. Hope all is well. You've joined me just as we're in what's called a chalice dungeon. They're like optional maps, shall we say. Can use them to get like some really cool items, mostly materials for doing more chalice dungeons. I'd quite like to find a cool weapon or something, but we'll see. I like my sword. I'm happy with my sword. And it looks like we're going to fight another boss. So I'm not going to crack a vial because first time fighting the boss, we want to sort of figure it out. Welcome back, Gutlicks. Okay. Let's see what they've got in store for us. the Descendants. Okay, so he's got quite a big attack. Whoa, there. Okay, so we can visceral this guy if he starts getting a bit close. What's that? We've done almost a quarter. He got mad. I got greedy. No worries, no worries. Yeah, don't get greedy with that. He hits quite hard. And he hits quick as well. I think I got a little bit cheeky there. Probably deserved to die on that. But it's cool, it's cool. We've still got bullets. Do you know what? I'm gonna take out the big guy first, just in case he drops some health. And that was really silly of me there. No, he just dropped a bloodstone. Okay, so maybe we'll try some viscerals, use the auger again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother going for the big guy in future. It looks like he just drops those shards. We won't worry about the bag man. Let's just concentrate on the boss. What a bastard. Seriously. Okay. Maybe a charge? Big sword charge attack? If we're not careful, we're going to start running out of... Oh yeah, I was going to try the auger on him. Maybe when he charges. Should probably do about 100. 100 on him. Still got 20 bullets, but we are starting to get a little bit low on the potions. And I forgot to go and get the vials, the echoes. Idiot. Oh well. Yeah, it does about 129. Knocks him back a bit as well. One shot, not two. So when he puts his hand up, maybe attack. Not shoot. Keep shooting. Bollocks, use it. Ah, I'm getting too trigger happy. Okay, we got him down to half and I've got no bullets. And this is where he gets aggy. He doesn't stay still quick enough for a Molotov. Cool, so we get him down to half and then he switches. Game's all about shortcuts, gut licks. If you can find the shortcuts, certainly saves you time later on. You know, if you're gonna, you know, open them up so that when you oh, I'm only down to 10 bullets as well. Right. Let's see how he responds to a few poison. I'm going to do this guy until I've got nothing left. As soon as I've got nothing left, I'm going to get back into the main story, the main world. Because I'm going to need Quicksilver bullets and I'm going to need blood vials. I've got 9 and 10 here. So maybe another fight or two. Yeah, poison doesn't really do much. Come on, dodge, dodge, dodge. Yeah, that didn't work. Cool, no worries, that was just an experiment there. Maybe if I can get... I will try for the Crow Woman. I'm gonna, yet again, I'm gonna need bullets, I'm gonna need some blood vials. What I might end up doing, when I'm down to absolutely bare nothing, is do a couple of runs. If you remember, Cherry, where when we fought the Phantoms, there was that little run there where you fight a couple of pigs and a couple of the whatchamacallits as well. You know what I mean, the bit there, you get probably about 20,000, 30,000 echoes plus a bunch of vials. So I might do that twice just to stock up. That's not too bad, you know. I'm going to keep giving this guy a go. I haven't used any bullets, I haven't used any vials up at the moment. I'm just experimenting with sword and dodging for a bit. I'm going to try the big one on it. I don't think charge attack is going to be the way to go, as I've tried that 2 times, trying to get my timing right, and yeah, it's just not working. So I think we're just going to we can hurt him. We know we can hurt him. We got him down to half. Granted, that was a few viscerals, which I'm going to need the bullets for. To be honest, I thought that would have... No, I thought that would have hit him. Okay, maybe not the big sword, but similar technique. Trying to be a bit conservative here. So, little sword, a few dodges. When he gets close, smack him about a few times. We've got 8 vials left. When we hit 0, or if we hit 0 bullets, we're going to come back another time. once we got a few bits and pieces. So that's not a good start. That's not a good start either. I think we did better when we got the viscerals. We can get him down to half. And using that push-back attack was quite good as well. So when he hits us with the throw-in blade, that he's causing a little bit of problem. So this time, I think we'll go back to trying to use the viscerals on him. Keep close. And go from there. So he's going to open up. Put your hand up. Go on. There we go. Cheater. Right, he's going to split to the double. Come on. Ah, idiot. So we can do him. We know we can do him. I was that close then. All I was waiting for was that last visceral. I needed the bullets. So what got me there was I paused when I tried to get the blood bullets. Which is an absolute pain. Because we were so close there. So very close. But we were down to one vial there, so kicking myself. If I just had that little bit more. Do you know what? I probably could have even used the auger. No, that's my only blood I've got at the moment. I'm not so bothered about bullets, but we need a few vials just going into the next bit just to give us a slight fighting chance, and I'm just going to sell a few bits and pieces. Alright, so that's not as good as that, so I'll get rid of that. Don't need two of those, so I'll get rid of that. Physical attack up 4.2. No, don't need that. Up 10%, so we'll get rid of that. 5.4 and 1.4, so get rid of that. Blunt attack up 7.2, blunt and poison, so get rid of that. Thrust and poison, that's a duplicate, get rid of that. Ooh, we might hold on to that for the moment. Skill scaling and poison, not bothered about poison attack actually. Skill scaling, poison effect and physical attack. Yeah, no, not bothered with that. Not bothered about that. Charge attacks, not really using, not bothered about poison. Keep hold of that for the moment. Physical attack 3.4 on its own. No, no good. Get rid of that. Physical attack, arcane attack, fire attack. Okay, so those might work well in conjunction. Slow poison and stamina. Do you know what? Not really bothered with that. Blood attack up 1.7%. Yeah. No, because I've got something better. Cool, so that's all those gone through. Items we're going to keep. Not looking at selling any of those. Not looking at selling any of those either. We've got 2 of those. Cool, so, sorry, a little bit of housekeeping there. Anything new? Do you know what, I should probably have one of those anyway. Bloodstones and twins, nope, nope, nope. Ooh, whose is that? Bone Ash Mask. Keepers, eternal life preserved in ashen form. Hey, Gut. Keepers in mind the slumbering great ones gained eternal life preserved in ashen form in a ceremony of flame that cremated body and soul. That is so but Dark Souls. Keepers, fire keepers maybe? Do we think that's maybe related to that? The slumbering great ones, slumbering giants? You could almost argue that this is linked to the Souls series. In fact, it could be the same world, really. Cremated body and soul, that's kind of what happens in Dark Souls. Do you know what, that is quite a cool looking armour. Let's buy it. Nothing new there, nothing new there. No new weapons, no key items. Not bothered about materials, not bothered about consumables. So, nice. Should we have a quick look at what the armour's like? Oh yeah, I haven't even tried this yet. This has got really good... well, it's not got really good, but it's got decent... defense on the head. Warrior of previous age. Oh yeah, come on, this is surely Dark Souls. Is that not Dark Souls enough for you? Surely. So this is better. This Bone Ash Mask. Better than that thing there. In fact, it's better than a lot of items that I've got here. And it looks so cool, look at that. Right, let's look at the armour. Armour. Bone Ash armour. Yet again, pretty decent. Really good fire and bolt protection there. Still looking pretty cool. Yeah, not as good blunt defense or shooting defense, but still pretty good. And this here, probably not as good, but yet again, fire and bolt. What have I got at the moment? That's 60. The graveyard kilt. Graveyard of the fully Forbidden Woods. Yeah, that does look. I mean, that's obviously quite decent protection. They've made it so that oh, the black church trousers are better. That yeah, you could pretty much get through the game using. Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Top hat doesn't really go with everything else, does it? Yeah, you definitely need to let's give that a whole go. I'm going to put some bits in storage. I like the charred gear. That stuff wasn't all that bad, but we're gonna keep it there for now. Church attire, yeah, let's put all the church gear away. I know it's not too bad, but oh, that so this counts as other attire. All this student uniform and graveyard robe. Blood gems, blood gems, blood gems, blood gems, blood gems, runes. Hindertome, Lauren, Isis. Cool, 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 and just because we're working on the cannon until we can use it. Still need one more chunk. Repair the weapons a bit. Not really worried about fortification for now. Yeah, this is so totally Dark Souls. Right, now where was it? It was Forbidden Woods, wasn't it? I think it was the Forbidden Grave. Like I said, just a little quick run through. Stock up on some echoes and potions, and then I think we're going to give that crow woman a little go. So yeah, this is where we fought the trio. It's probably better to start there as opposed to the other one. And I was going to say so that I avoid having to fight this guy, but it would help if I didn't go in the wrong direction. At least we got some bullets out of him. So yeah, guys, if you've seen this bit, this isn't going to be the most exciting. It's just me taking on a couple of the lesser enemies, a few pigs. I might even go and look at the old guy up in the observatory. You know, the guy that pointed us towards the spider. See if we can have a word with him. Maybe pay him back for bloody leading us towards the spider. That's how you make bacon. Cool. They were dropping 4 earlier. They're only dropping about 2 now. Yeah, when I had the fire sword, I was one-hitting these guys. Yeah, these guys in the water are very vulnerable to flame attacks. Also vulnerable to being hit with big swords. Cool. Anyone else? Okay, there's another pig, and then there's a couple of snaky guys. Cool, two more. So we're getting it back a bit. Cool. Yeah, this is actually a pretty decent spot for farming, to be honest. Just getting those blood vials up. It's not a bad little run. In theory, what you could do is just die, and then just come back, and then you wouldn't have to worry about going through the hunter's dream. What do you reckon? Should we do that, or so we've got 12,000. Might save us a little bit of time. And I'm taking that guy out here as well, because he normally drops bullets. So, what I think I'm going to do, because it is quicker, is... oh, can't suicide off that bit. I'm going to suicide off down there. That'll respawn us back at the Hunter's Grotto bit. Well, not the Hunter's Grotto bit, the... it is where I fought the bosses, the shadows. And yeah, it just saves me, because otherwise you're going to be... this means that I only have one loading screen as opposed to 2 thing is, I've got to make sure that I then don't die. If I die, it does completely defeat the objective of that, because I will be down 14,000 souls. The only guys that... Oh, 4 blood files, excellent. I'm going to start going into the positives soon. The only guys I can see giving me trouble are the snakehead dudes. Because they can pretty much... Yeah, they can pretty much one-hit kill you. I'm going to be a little bit cautious here, just so they don't... Oh, did I say souls again? I'm sorry. It's... do you know what? It is a souls game. It's Blood Souls. I think there is huge arguments for this being linked to the Souls world, just based on what I'm wearing right now. Everything that it says in the description is near enough Firekeeper, bonfire type stuff. Cool, so we're into the positives now. All of these are going to be going into storage. So just being a little bit careful there. And that's a gemstone. Not the worst thing that can happen. Normally I would heal here, but I'm just going to suicide. I'm going to do one more run of this bit. So that we've got around about 40,000. That should be enough to get us a decent amount of gear. Would help if they gave us something a bit more useful than gemstones. Tempering blood gemstones, okay, aren't the worst, but when you're looking for blood vials, you want blood vials. Oh, okay, wasn't quite quick enough there. There we go. Okay, so one of these guys has probably got it. There we go. No pressure. Got the bullets back. 25. And off we go. One more run. And then we'll go and buy some stuff. And then what do you reckon? Should we go for the boss guy again in the Chalice dungeon, or should we come back to him later? Maybe sort of try and explore a little bit more. Or we could go for Crow Girl. Crow Girl, be honest, I'd quite like to be able to hit a bit harder, so I'm pretty tempted to concentrate more on progressing the story a little bit. Don't want to go that way. So I think we'll stock up on things. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to stock up with things and then go to new area. I'm going to crack one. Whoosh. Whack. Smash. Tookie smash. Didn't mean to do that. Got to love flipping through trees. Nice. More blood gemstones. Cool, so I'm not going to worry about resetting the lift down now. Just because, like I said, this is going to be my last little farming bit, just to stock up on things. Shit. God bless the stun. Oh, what was that? That was a poor man's thing, was it? Poor man's blood gemstone. That's new. Physical attack up near death. Add slow poison. Yeah. Nothing spectacular. I'm not risky enough to use something like that, or make much use of something like that, because I don't like being near death, to be perfectly honest. As soon as I start getting low HP, I'm going to crack a vase. Or a vial, even. I can get away with yay, pebbles! I can get away with calling them vials. Let's kill the gunman. Cool, so that's 13 bullets and a Molotov, nice. So we're going to return to the Hunter's Dream, spend these echoes, and I will be right back in just 2 secs. Cool. I am back. What we're doing, we are buying shit. Blood vials, I've got 5 in storage. I've got no quicksilver bullets in storage. I think I could buy 94. I'm not going to. Let's buy about 40. And then let's get the maximum amount of blood vials that we can. And out of those new things we picked up, that's a duplicate. Do you know what? Not bothered. I'm never going to use that. I'm more likely to worry about my physical attack going up more than that. 7.2. Yeah, again, I'm not so bothered about poison. Skills gain, slow poison. That's what we picked up. Yeah, again, I said I'm not really that interested in that. That's not as good as one I've already got. So these are obviously the things that I've picked up off of those enemies doing that little run there. So now that I've got a little bit more, wonderful. I'm going to have a quick look at that blokey that told us to go into the spider area. See if he's still around, see if he has anything to say. If not, I'm pretty pissed at him, so I will probably attack him. So obviously he's the guy that sent us into the lake to fight the spider. Oh, the moon's not red at the moment. I thought it was. Is it just me or was there an enemy up here? Dude, you made me go after a fucking spider. And that spider was a ridiculous pain in my arse. And I got an eye! So, following Bloodborne logic, if they are sitting in a chair, they are bad. More items from fallen enemies. Nice. So, I like one of those. Raises stamina. Nah. Cool. Well, that wasn't a wasted little trip there. Yeah, I don't think it's an actual eye that we picked up there. I think so I think we should be able to go down here. So looks like it, doesn't it? We're going to go and have a talk to the crazy lady, see what she's saying. And then we will continue. Because if she's gone mental, she's going to have to die. Not that I've got anything against her, but... she is of no use to me. Load, load, load. Well, she was useful earlier, so she was giving us blood, and now she appears not to, so... Right, this was the start. Where was it? Up here. No, deaded. Little testicle man is dead. Doesn't seem to come back either. Which is interesting. I would have thought that respawned. Creepy, creepy, creepy son. I love the amount of detail that they've put into, an area that's not even, that useful. I mean, there's not really much around here, and yet they've gone to the effort